Hello out there, everybody. It's Parv here, and welcome back to another video here on the ParvTube Show. So for today's video, we're going to do something really special. I mean, special to me and special to us in the whole world. But let's get into it, all right? So for today's video, we are also going on an adventure, but this time we're going to do something different. But let's get into it at that point, all right? So today we are at a park called Berry Springs Park and Preserve. As you can see here, it has a lot of stuff around here. We're in the campground info. This is the donkey's barn, and then you can see a lot of stuff in there, and it even also has trails, and even the pond right there. All of our family and family friends camping, all these kind of stuff. But we are here for camping on a one-night camp out, basically. We're just here for a one-night camp out, listening to music, bike riding, all these kind of stuff we're about to do after we do that. So right now, we're just setting up our tents right now. I just wanted to see how everybody's doing. And to do that, let's begin our adventure. And to start that, we're just gonna check if everybody's doing well, all right? We'll see you then. Okay, everybody, so the first thing we have to do before we start our whole adventure video is that we're going to check if everybody is all right. Let's get into it. All right, we're at our campsite right now, so let's check if everybody is all right. That means including our family, friends, and of course our family. Let's check it out. Okay, everybody, let's check if our tents are set up right now. Let's check it out. So, we have my tent that is set up right now. We have my dad's old tent that is set up right now. And we also have our family friends' tents that are also set up right now. And we also have our family friends and family. And as you can see here, we have also one of my sister's friends that they're having a great time biking, relaxing, and all this kind of stuff that we're about to do in the next video recording. Okay, guys, so that is it to check if everybody is all right by setting up their tents and what they're doing right now. All right, we'll see you in the next recording. Okay, everybody, so once we're done to check if everybody's all right to set up our tents and what my family and my family friends are doing right now, we're just gonna have fun, relax, and all these kind of stuff that we're about to do. So stay tuned for that, but also forgot to mention that whenever we go biking, we're gonna put a time-lapse video on it, and we're also gonna put some music as well. Okay, I will talk to y'all later in the next recording where we are going to bike by doing a time-lapse video. All right, talk to y'all later. Oh, I also forgot to mention that we had some snacks and they taste very good and delicious at our campsite. But right now, our family and also our family friends are also prepared for something that they need to do. But if they do have time to finish or don't have time to finish, but if they take a break, then we could have some fun by going on a bike ride around the whole park maybe. But we're just biking around the campground circle. And then we can just go to the trail, either trails that we have to go, all right? But not too bad. Let's do it. And I'll see you in the next recording where we put the time-lapse video for going on a bike ride, all right? Talk to y'all later. Oh, the second thing I forgot to mention is that after we're gonna have tea, water, milk, juice, or any kind of beverages, whenever we do that, we are going to have some fun. That means all of us are going to have some fun. In which that, the girls and I are going to go biking around the whole entire park. And the uncles, including my dad, and the aunts, including my mom, are going for a hike. In which one uncle is going to go on bike, all right? We'll talk to you later in the next recording when we put the bike riding part in time-lapse mode, all right? Talk to you later. Well, everybody, I am sweating like super crazy. I am because I'm wearing a helmet and my hair is sweaty. Because I'm taking a break for about 5 or 10 or 15 or 30 minutes, whatever time I should take a break. So the experiences I've been during this great time-lapse video bike riding part, and it was super awesome. We've been to the slope, the trails, even the bike trail, going around here in the campground. It was a lot of fun, and we also been to a lot of great experiences in this time-lapse video biking part. Okay, well, I'll talk to y'all later in the next recording where we record the time-lapse video biking part right over there after I take a break for about 5 or 10 or 15 or 30 minutes, whatever time it is. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is that my phone is discharged right now. It's like about 20 or 15%, whatever, because I'm not gonna have time to record the time-lapse video of the bike riding part. All right, but I'm just gonna do some more recordings in order to wrap day 1. All right, we'll talk to y'all later in the next recording pretty soon. Well, everybody, after a while hanging out in the campsite to take a picture with all of us, that includes me, our family, and our family friends, we are now going for a hike, but we're not going to record the time-lapse video of the bike riding part, all right? But we'll see how it goes if we do the next recording to see if my phone keeps charging or it gets fully charged, all right? We'll talk to y'all later in the next recordings to see if my phone keeps charging or gets fully charged, all right? Talk to y'all later. Well, everybody, we just came back from our evening exercise hike. We had a lot of fun by going on many great experiences on the park, pond, or any kind of stuff that we have here in the park. So I'm at my tent right now because I didn't even change my clothes before I go to sleep, but we'll see how it goes, all right? So we were just having dinner, just listening to music, calm our minds, or any kind of stuff that we have done. We can still do more recordings of the day 1, or we just move on to the outro for wrapping up day 1, all right? So we'll talk to y'all later in the next few recordings, or just move on to the outro part of the wrapping up day 1, all right? Talk to y'all later. Oh, the next or last thing I forgot to mention is that before we change our clothes and go to sleep, we are going to the campfire pit to play some music. That means me playing the guitar, have some delicious treat snacks that it has to do with ice cream, s'mores, or any kind of stuff that we have to eat. And then we're gonna do stargazing to enjoy the stars. All right? We'll talk to y'all later in the next few recordings, or we're gonna move on to the outro part for wrapping up day 1. All right? Talk to y'all later. Well, everybody, after a while hanging out in the campfire pit for playing music, that means me playing guitar, eating ice cream, s'mores, or any kind of treat snacks that we eat for the night, and stargazing, it's finally the good time to go to sleep. So I have changed my clothes so that I could get ready to go to sleep. And also, we're going to wrap up our day 1 adventure video. So for tomorrow, we're going to start off day 2, so that we have to leave the camp, pack up everything, and all these kind of stuff that we're about to do tomorrow. All right, everybody. Good night, sweet dreams. I'll talk to y'all later in the next recording for tomorrow's day 2 adventure video. All right? Talk to y'all later, and good night, and sweet dreams, everybody. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here at Berry Springs Park and Preserve. I just wanted to tell you that all of our friends and family haven't awakened so far because they had a great sleep. I had a great sleep too. Everybody does. Okay, let's just get into the point, all right? So right now we were just having breakfast, and after that, we are going to pack up all of our tents and everything else so that we can leave the park and also the campsite. And after that, we'll either do exercise or we just wanted to leave the park and the campsite, all right? So I'll talk to y'all later in the next few recordings where we're gonna do the exercise part for time-lapse video on the biking part, or we're just gonna move on to the outro parts for our wrapping up day 2 adventure here in Berry Springs Park and Preserve where we camp, all right? We'll talk to y'all later. Well, everybody, right now I am sweating like super crazy right now because I'm gonna be taking a break for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes, whatever time I should take a fresh break. All right, so our family and family friends are just, hanging around in our campsite, chatting and doing something, and even me, I'm doing something in our campsite right now so that I could take a very nice fresh break, all right? So we'll do a few recordings, or we're just gonna wrap up the day 2 adventure video for doing the outro part, all right? We'll talk to y'all later if we still do the few recordings, or we're just gonna move on to the outro part to wrap up our day 2 adventure video, all right? Talk to y'all later. Okay, everybody, so after a while hanging out in the campsite to play some games and doing other stuff also in the campsite, it's finally had the time to get some fresh exercise around the whole entire park of Berry Springs. All right, but we'll still have time to do some few recordings, or we're just gonna move on to the outro part to wrap up our day 2 adventure video. All right, we'll talk to y'all later in the next recording where we put the time-lapse video in the biking part. All right, talk to y'all later. Well, everybody, after a while hanging out in the campsite to do some activities and the bike riding time-lapse video part, we are now going for a hike to get some, physical exercise to save our energy, and get thirsty or whatever we do when we go for a hike. So, but the sad news is that I couldn't even take my phone for the hike because it gets discharged all the time. But we'll see how it goes, all right? So all of the aunts and uncles, including my mom and dad, will go walking, except 2 uncles are staying in the campsite, and all of the kids include me and my sister, which are part of the girls, they're going on bike. How simple is that? All right. We could still do some recordings, or we just wanted to do the outro part to wrap up our whole adventure video. I just wanted to repeat that so that y'all could get it. All right. We'll talk to y'all later if we still could do the recordings, or we're just wrapping up the whole adventure video. All right? Talk to you later. Whew! Well, everybody, we just had a wonderful, great time here at Berry Springs Park and Preserve to do a one-night camp out for setting up tents, do some activities and games, going for a bike ride and a hike as well, play some music in the campfire pit, do some stargazing, eat some meals, snacks, and many experiencing stuff that we've done for this one-night camp out here. So we're now going to wrap up our whole adventure video from now. So thanks for watching, by the way. I hope y'all like it. Don't forget to please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. That's the most important thing. Also, don't forget to notify. That means turning on notifications, and of course, like the video. Please leave in comments below, and see you guys next time, as we'll be back with more videos as soon as possible. Or stay tuned for part 3 before we uploaded that. All right? You guys take care, and peace out, everybody.